Welcome back, and today we have some more Neca Alien Kino. Now, yes, I know this figure is pretty much just a reuse of their old warrior mold, but hey, it is what it is, as they say. So, this is the albino alien warrior from Aliens. Now, mind you, this wasn't in the movie. This is apparently like a concept design or something that never made its way into the movie. Apparently, it was supposed to be the thing that builds the hive. So, but you know me, I love my white colors and shit. So, and I do love xenomorphs. So, without further ado, we can get right in. And no, this has nothing to do with the fucking Promethean goop or whatever the fuck it is, the black goo shit that they have in Prometheus. Starting off for accessories, technically there's this back fin piece which I glued in, which is why it kind of just doesn't look like it fits very well. Give me this guy's tongue. So essentially the main draw of this figure is this giant phallic red rocket here. Well, not so red, but you get the gist. This is the tongue that apparently, you know, spits all the goo and shit that cocoons people. So it's very good looking, I suppose. You know, it's got these wrinkles and whatnot. Really well done, and this is to help for it to lock in. And yes, it is bendy wire, so you can move it and manipulate it. So it's a pretty cool piece, I'm not gonna lie. Looks very good. Then we've got this sort of clitorial slit here. Looks pretty decent. Then we go on to the figure itself. Now again, this is probably easily the best, one of the best molds, you know, or figures Neca's made. Granted, not this one in particular, but it is reusing the body. That I would say is the quintessential xenomorph figure, at least warrior. So starting off with the head. It's the ridged warrior head, my favorite, my personal favorite head. You know, dome fans, get that ass out of here. But yeah, all the lovely details and whatnot. You know, you got the hoses, the ridges. I don't know why it's not showing up. Lock in, motherfucker, lock in. But yeah, all the great texture work and detail, it's all there. And then you've got the jaw here with the like sort of strands of muscle, the silver teeth, sort of chin as well. It's so beautiful. Yes, there is like an ugly seam there though, I do notice. I do see it. It's more noticeable on this one though than the others. Then we go back here. Here's that tongue piece I mentioned. I've never really liked this part of the xenomorph, if I'm going to be honest. I never understood its purpose. But yeah, it's got some more spines here. It's ridge. Usually you can remove these off the figure. That way you can like put the head all the way back. But honestly, I got tired of just having random tongue pieces, so I started gluing them in. And well, it didn't fully glue in properly, so oh well. Because they always fall out and shit. But yeah, there's always the loose plastic tubes there. Then we go down to the back here. More great spines. I do love those like bony spine things on most like monster designs. I think they're cool. Then you've got, of course, the signature 4 hoses. Again, with like a pinkish texturing. Again, a lot of this figures sort of like this white, you know, white sort of a dry brush, whatever the fuck it's called. White over this like pink body. Because the plastic itself seems to be pink. It's just they painted on all this white, so it gives the albino appearance. Then we go on to the chest here. Chest is beautiful. You can even see like the hoses underneath the ribs. It's great. Then you've got these collar pieces here. Another seam there, I notice. Then we go here, more tubes, great armor plating and whatnot. Go down here, we've got this sort of like objects protruding, really well done. We go down to the hands, nice black nails. You know, it looks like the 2 fingers fused together. So it's got these 3-finger hands, nice fleshy look to them. I like it a lot. Then we go down to the pelvis, which seems to almost have like a queen crest there, random ball there, random other balls there, more tubes and shit. Then we go down here, the spine's like get more tame, calmer, not as protruding out as like these ones here. Then we go down to the tail, which is again that hose tube with a bunch of like a spiny exoskeleton on it. Really cool. And then it goes all the way back into this little tail here. Legs, still very well done. You know, nice, skinny, scrawny. And then you got these giant monster feet. It's so beautiful, dude. The alien design is so keen. Oh, I love the xenomorph design so much. And for the other best part of this figure, the articulation. So jaws on a hinge. And yeah, I already brought it up, but this is bendy wire, so you know, you just stick it in there and you can let it just go to town. Right, neck is on a ball joint, although I will say this one is stiff at the base of the skull. There is like a ball joint supposed to be there, but it's really stiff. It just snaps back, which isn't a good sign, so I'm not going to mess with that too much. Again, a lot of Neca joints can be stiff, and if you move them too much, they will break. So either they give in and give up, or they'll just snap right off. So I'm not going to test it out, which is, again, a big issue, you know, with Neca. Always has been. Their quality control's garbage. But yeah, still, arms go, I'll say, a decent amount out. I mean, they could go farther out, but pretty far. Forward, back, swivel at the bicep, and a rather useless swivel at the elbow here. But at least this is a double bend elbow that works beautifully fine. There's also a swivel at the bottom of the elbow. And then there's a hinge and swivel at the wrist. Beautiful ball joint body, except this one seems to be rather stuck for some reason. Oh, okay, we got it. We're mobile now. So, yeah, moves decent amount forward, back, side to side, swivel. Legs are also on ball joints, so they go pretty far out, in, forward, back, semi-limited because of the diaper piece. Yes, that's what they're called. They're malleable pieces of plastic. There is a swivel at the thigh as well, but only at the joint there. Double bend at the knee, beautiful. A ball joint at the foot, but again, it feels very stiff, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. And then there is a hinge at the foot, and then there is a bendy wire tail. Always good shit to see that. So yeah, just another Neca W, back from when they were, you know, good and decent, back when these figures used to cost $20 to $25 instead of almost 40 fucking shekels. So yeah, I will say I do enjoy it a lot. Great figures. Shame Neca can't be bothered to do them anymore. No, but they can do Rhinos. No, they can charge you $80 fucking for like, what, 3/5 of an alien in a ceiling piece? Yeah, go fuck themselves. So, yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.